just going to go through. I mean, they knew their ban, so I guess at that point you can extrapolate what Big would have gone for. But even so, kind of a crazy, risky call. But luckily, you got a good amount of star power on Entropiq to suffice. Call back, getting run down. They go up Cat, and Alien hunts them. Oh, that's it with the nades. If he gets this kill, that's huge. Hello, Tabson. Your teammate's dying, my friend. Just trying to get the short smoke in. It won't be down easily. It's going to cost you your life. Alien on the big flank, not waiting around. Tizian tucked in at Gandalf, and he needs to pull some wizardry out of his hat, but it's not going to happen. And I think good for Big at this point because they're still trying to take Cat late. There's the spot. Nickelback gets behind cover in time. If he peeks out, he might die. Cross for Crad, and he's angry, all right. Keto nails him to a post. 4-on-3, this one's getting uncomfortable. Forrest has already activated the B flank, killing Citizen down lower, but there's all of A falling apart. It's suddenly only Lackey stuck in spawn, and the Germ. Forrester leans back to the B bomb site and has to dodge more utility. Can his in-game leader bait them in? He'll do more than that. Lots of damage, but no kill. Now they have time to clear this car, but tucked in behind is Forrester. Double frag, and now Entropiq with a chance. There's no smoke for the door, but there is an orb to lock it out. Lackey hit on the cross. Can't go through the Molotov. Maybe he would on full health. Double face could be nice, and they catch this and swapping off. No room to breathe here for Favon. He gets hounded down. And just get over with, you know.
Hey man, this is almost a Bird from Sky-esque Glock round where you just huddle up together, you just wait, and then all die to the AWP, actually. I remember this one.
Oh,
Forrester steals the...
Keep the smoke out till the end. And the end is nigh.
Oh, Keto actually blocked one of those smokes with the peak, but it won't matter if he deals with everyone on the site push. However, that's not materialized yet. Nickelback finally cleared out, and Lackey now alone in the 1-on-3. They know where he is, they've got his number, and Tabson.
Too easy. USP, and his head's blocked by the box. Molotov pushed in, and he takes one with him. No more as the molly burns him out, but that's fine. They go quiet, they go cold as Elian takes that long space. What a fake out for Entropiq. They forced everyone from Big out of the bomb site. Elian's still taking his sweet time. Oh, and Big not waiting around. Sisson shushes Forrester down lower and shimmies away to fight Crowd in the double doors, knowing you can't get through with all these big members here. They're massive. There's Elian up on long, showing his hand, trying to shoot Big in the back of the head, but they just won't bite. Pull back, hinge smoke. They're going to try and get up Catwalk. Big are now stuck, having to retake when they don't have long control. It's a bit awkward, but headshotting Elian here would just be the way in, and Big will do exactly that. This has to be their round now. Every reason to win it. Crad crouches under the smoke with one, and while Nickelback will get the money, he might get Kook lead. There's a tag. There's another shot. Nickel back. They're coming. Oh, they're coming quick.
Oh, 1-for-1. Let's put an AK in the hands of Favon now as well.
Oh, in the open.
Nickelback going to come in with a bit of revenge. Finish. Best served cold, and CSGO, stone cold killer, mate, isn't he? Playing over in the elevator. Nickelback's gotten deep, and Elian deals with CSGO before he's able to spot the site.
No.
Now the M4 has quelled Favon over on the long side. Keto works his way up close, and with Tizian flashing short to peel attention of these site players away, it lets Keto react. Elian, no scopes needed to find who breaks first. Ooh, it's going to be CSGO swinging out. Elian gets that opener. Attempt at the trade for Tizian is successful. At least an equalizer found, right? The Elian AWP still very much a threat up on the catwalk. And Tabson can't nullify it. Instead, this A-hold's going to fall to Favon. But if he can even buy time, there's this cat flank coming in so quickly. Crad has missed the timings, and Tizian takes matters into his own hands, mate. All alone now. It's just Crad 1-on-3. And 30 seconds, you know, he's got time, but that's really about it. And even then, that's quickly running away from him. Finds the first man. Now onto the AK. 20 seconds, though. Has to be fast here. And with Keto on the angle, He'll swing out, he just re-aggresses through middle, no fear on the push.
I mean, oh, dude, this is a dream for Big right now, right? Often we talk about this team and we sometimes say it lacks the firepower. I mean, that's part of the reason that Gane was removed from this roster and they try to bring in Faven, but man, when Big are having a day like this, that firepower, everything's hitting. It's the battle of the orbs. Searson's winning it out for the most part, even though maybe not in the head-to-head, but he's certainly been picking the merry men of Entropiq out of these rounds, and this is no exception with the jiggle, with the wiggle. Lucky loses his arm. And, you know, Tizian, oh, dude, that's
right.
four.
Searson finds man advantages. It's often a key component to victory.
He heard the smokes go out, so he dropped the Molotov.
He's
gone hiding in the smoke.
Tizian, you madman. They've run right by him. They think it's clear. The round's in the palm of his hands, and Tizian, just Crad left to find. He's going to run him down.
Yeah.
Knives are out, and yeah, baby, Tizian. Boost. Okay. Keto, do you hit this? No, not quick switching. Wow. Lucky runs him down, and Faven, even though he's dealt with Elian at long, it's not a dumb round yet. Not by a long margin.
Oh, good plant as well. They've got the smoke for Cat. This is going to lock Big out for a good bit of time here, and they don't have flashes to fly through. Tizian's just got to wait for his team to get set up on long side.
Double nades on the long players, but they don't want to throw them in. That's the problem. I mean, Faven can't unless he's got one hell of a throwing arm. You would love to have these over at short right now. Instead, it's just a mow down for the remainder.
Big are giving this a go. Big are throwing themselves fully in. This is their money on the line. This is the game to play for. And right now, time is ticking, and kills are not being presented. Entropiq are waiting to deal with these crossing players. There's the dink, Nickelback pushback, and he's still got a repeat for a frag. He gets one. Lucky gone from the site. Elian hits an orb shot, and Nickelback overwhelmed. They know Elian's here, but he's got the plant for him, and he still swings out before they tap. I think he's just given it up. I think Big have just Searson's holes, they're Faven's holes. So we'll have to find out if Entropiq are going to fill them with lead as they run up Cat. Quick and Dead are two members of Big. Make that three. Glocks find a 4v2, and Searson hears these hippity-hoppities, but he is stuck in the site. Should not be his round. Do they clear it? Ooh, it's getting very scary. He can't stop that plant, and now it's hairy. It's Tizian dead, and Searson flicked by ability to get them in. One molly, and that's it.
Oh, they run at contact, and with these players tagged up already, this scout could have done big things. Instead, gonna all fall onto Faven, who does hold off the first. And now, Tizian v Elian in a 1v1 to decide if Big can win the force. And Elian just missed him on the jiggle. The recommit the second time. Oh my God.
My God, it packs a punch, all right. There's no smokes for the cross, Harry. There is one on Crab, but it's not going out, and he's coming in through lower. You can throw jungle from lower, but Crad wants to remain contact, and that might do him favors. Oh my God, back turn. He could have just killed Tabson and Connector, and Sekito covers. Bomb is going down, though. Forrester, he's on for a double right now. Lackey makes it out. He's got Glock armor. He wanted the gun after Forrester died, but Forrester will not die. He will stay alive. Needs to be the ace, and the reload comes in. 3 bullets, 2 targets. Should be easy. There's another. Forrester spam through the box, and Keaton
is getting snuck on. He's getting walked on in Connector, and that is a freebie, even though Tizian is still able to trade. Knocking Searson out is lovely.
Yeah, they're still coming B, though. Faven's got to pick his spot. He's got a Molotov, but I don't know if he'll be out in time. He's already been flashed off the angle. He's got to keep his gun out. Back right side, Harrow. We're not a fan, but will it work? Poor Faven. Tabson's coming in with a kill, covering the left side. Faven swings. Now it's just Crad, 1v4. Faven, lovely hold on.
Oh, run! He's going to drop a little smoke and try to get out of there.
This is terrifying. Yeah.
Okay, one and done. One and done.
It's a gun gifted.
Little worrying.
Are they? Searson's come back to spawn to get nades for the retake. Big are keeping the pressure up at least. That AK hasn't been retrieved. Mid-lurker of Lackey. This time will drop Tizian. And no trade allowed for Big. Forrester's found Keto. Those guns getting gifted over. And Big losing space in the site. Forrester swings off the fake. And now all relying on Tabson. He can't do a thing. Fight, or this round falls apart for Big.
Yeah, Searson's also feeling tremendous pressure to get involved. Farm won't get denied. tabseN's at least found one through the smoke. That nade up in connector gonna give away this little attempt at pushing.
Oh,
that's a team
Molly.
molly.
Their team.
Oh dear.
Oh no.
That's wasted a lot more time for Big. Time they can't afford to waste. Nickelback over in Sandwich and Lackey. All right, we'll get cleaned up. They learn about Nickelback and they're up on Cat. They're moving around and you can hear them. But right now it's the lower player making noise and he missed the timing on the first man, so they didn't realize that Lackey was so deep. It's a real shame for faveN, who just gets bodied from short by a player they never knew existed. tabseN's going to do what he can to hold on, but now looking to fight around these side smokes. Brad waits patiently for it.
Big just get too hungry in these pre-plants. It's been letting them down all day at this B site. Entropiq just don't plant, they just wait because the kills keep coming. CSGO's given one, and I love the rotate as well with the bomb loose. He knows Entropiq are going to waste time for a re-peek, and now they got to go get that bomb back. Tizian's pushed deep B. And CSGO's rerouted market. He doesn't want to make a play yet. That exact mistake I've been talking about with the overfacing in the back of Big's mind. But Entropiq, they don't mind waiting. Cover for the plant. It's a bit of a different one as well. And the cross is stopped, leaving Tizian on the loud flank. He's thrown his util. They've all changed spots already. There's nowhere to go, but right into the site. And Elian has got him
in half. They've flashed over B. They've dropped a market window and short side smoke in. faveN trying to deal with the incumbent players in the site. And Nickelback runs through the short smoke, picking up a double. Make it a third. Only CSGO left, and they're there to. And so this should just be a bit of a slaughter, a bit of a mow down. And it's certainly I feel bad for tabseN, always getting a couple.
Not even with one eye at a time. Sleeps with one eye open just in case Keto closes Lackey's face. It's Nickelback trading as the smoke blooms in window. And he's got to pop that molly, but they're already right through, up in his grill. tabseN with another. This is a 4-on-2 right now. Big should not be in this position, but they do not care. But they have far from closed it. I say that. Forrester gets dropped. The nade. tabseN lives to escape and even finishes the spray down. It's a 10.
Yeah, they're going in. Tizian's leading the way. He's got his entire team falling in line behind him. Oh, you would have loved that opener, but instead it's double up for Forrester. Quickly brought back into an even odds fight. However, the bomb is out in the open. That's going to cause you problems. Only Molotovs to try and get the AWP off the angle. You've got to run this one. You don't even have a flash to nullify the angle. It's weird with the molly.
Double peek.
Gonna try and deal with Elian, and they will. Even trading Crad. Now, only Nickelback left. Oh, he's pushing in. CSGO's not watching. Keto's dead, and that's the bomb plant denied. CSGO swings out.
Safe to say, it's done. It's finished. Close your eyes. Nothing can go wrong. CSGO's picking the mid players. That's an A frag. Lackey at the back of the site. They might discount it with the window not broken, and so he gets one kill. Okay, maybe I spoke too soon. Gun given. Lackey lines up a double, and this is not how it's supposed to go. This was not in the script, but it's happening anyway. What have I done? It's faveN in a 1v3, trying to keep this game going, trying to win the round. The Big had no problem losing. The market push is nice, but Elian's now backed up and holding the angle, and faveN won't be given a thing. Oh dear.
Oh. Nice.
Wow.
Oh. Back of the site now, CSGO.
He's dead.
Will eventually get dealt with. Crad. Big Craddy. Big Daddy is all alone. And will get put in the dirt.
React off of his teammate here. Nade's going in, and there's CSGO dropping the bomb. It comes tumbling down, as does the round for Entropiq. Big going 2-0 up and looking like a 5 alive is a lovely feeling indeed, as the full eco is next.
Yeah, lovely, flawless.
Moved a muscle. Big have stayed on their site, but the AWP has picked tabseN out of the top, and faveN's got to stop everyone, but they've run him down after 2. Nice try for faveN. Don't think anyone was ready for that kind of play. Is Keto, though. Oh, nice try. I respect it. It looks silly.
East side now. Tabson's waiting here. Lackey's going to check for him, and he's caught sleeping at the wheel. Forrester burns out in the meantime.
In lobby.
It's now this little 3-on-4 post plant, double retake through ramp, 2 more through secret for Big. Probably going to wait for the secret guys to try and pull some attention away of these site players. Crad would have loved to have disrupted it. There's a swing from Keto that doesn't go unpunished. And Elliot now with eyes on the door. Missed shots from Searson at ramp, who's fighting with the USP. And luckily enough,
Bring it out, careful. Wait for your team. Because Keto's pushed in off ramp as well. Searson could just stay on this angle, and his teammates cleared out the corner. They don't even know about the AWP until it's too late. Okay, there's a man in main, sure. That could get weird, but Searson barely misses, and this won't be an example of it. Through the smoke, into the molly, into the flash. Keto wins that 1v1. He couldn't even see. He could barely stand.
With that pressure, it's very common to aggro lobby, but you know who else knows this fact? Big. Still Favin on the receiving end of Crad, and at this point, you've likely pieced together that it's the Heaven Wrap. Oh, Lackey. Timing is everything. Tabson just killed Tizian with a nade from Heaven, and now the Heaven Wrap is in. Only Searson. And it's a CT round.
Creeping and crawling and dropping the AWP. Now Nickelback backs up and they try and run him down. We need the trade. We need the trade, but no one's getting it today. Nickelback with 4 before Favin finally comes in with a Glock.
Ooh.
And here's an attempt at the 1v5, style points included.
He still doesn't have the bomb yet. Smoke in the door. Was hoping that was going to bait something out. He does get past the AWP.
Big money maker.
Oh, this is a lovely bomb plant, Fav. And even if he doesn't do anything past this point, that's a lovely bit of money. And oh, wow, crossing out.
So he's going for the multi-kill. However, Krad's already holding. Right position, wrong shot. Keto with the kill, and he spots a second as well. They jump out. 20 seconds. The pressure's on Big, and the bomb's been dropped. Forrest is still here, traded, but I don't think there's time. Nickelback can play that bomb. 15 on the clock. Searson has to run for it, and even then he'll get swung. Just trying to dodge the death. Up the vent. Everyone throwing themselves into the fight, and Lackey will win it with...
Still a little ways away, but always time for it to get better. Forrester on his hot aggro is good for the double. He's done his job there. You know, yeah, sucks that you gave him an AK, but shouldn't be the end of the world. Crad holds on. We'll get run down eventually, but here come the rotates. However, Tabson's made it a little uncomfortable. Elian's now almost dead. Nickelback needs to hurry up. A missed shot, and Elian's removed. Nickelback 1v2. Tabson might be lit up, but the AWP's on the angle and Big. Yeah, trying to move in. Looks like, yeah, Keto will go back to me. I was going to say, where are you going, bud? Here he is, arriving. Forrester, nice little flick back round to watch out for this. And Forrester won't let them into A. Elian lands the shot this time around. And Searson left in the 1v2, trying to isolate these fights. Looking for the Heaven Man, and that's when Elian... Still waiting at double, making noise now in the vent. And this is going to start to trigger rotations. They're trying to bait rotates out,
God,
but
he got down.
No one was giving them over. Nickelback with the spam. All right. He makes it a double. Lackey's fighting alongside him. It's Searson and Tizian, tasked with an impossible 2-on-4. This AWP somehow made its way into this round. It never should have, but they're doing everything they can to make this happen.
No way!
Searson, this is why he saves the AWP. Oh, he doesn't know about Forrester. He's dead here, and Forrester's playing trigger discipline for as long as he can. Oh my! Forrester leaping in, and Tizian cut down. It's Entropiq completing the comeback, eliminating Big.